Alright guys, welcome back again. So it is the final week of May and I got one last shipment that I need to get sent out. So far the month has been going really well. You guys already know what the end of the month is going to look like. At the time of this recording, I have no idea what I'm going to end on. But it is the final week and I also got to get this final shipment out. It is currently 12 a.m. and I think the shipment is going to get picked up around like 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So far, here's what I'm working with for this shipment. All right, so far I got box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I have 3 more boxes out here that I need to get sent out. So in total, that is 10 boxes, and I can only do 10 boxes per shipment. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this, and then give you guys some updates about what's going on so far. All right, so I actually have more stuff that I need to send in, but it's not all going to fit into these boxes. So I'm probably going to do 2 separate shipments. I might get the second one out at the beginning of the next month, but so far, at the time of this recording, I am up like $1,000 in profit. It's been a while since I've seen a 4-figure profit month. Last time I saw it was probably like January, February. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But I know that when I had 4 figures, or when I was up 1,000, it was around that time. But I had to test fit everything because I wasn't too sure that I was going to be able to fit everything that I have to send in, which is a good thing that I did that, because I actually don't have enough boxes to fit everything. So now what I got to do is I got to take everything back out of the boxes to label them, which is probably going to take some time, good bit of time. The good thing with this one is I don't think that there's not a lot of like small things, so most of the stuff in here is pretty big, so it's not going to be that much labeling. I would say there's probably about 150 units total in this big, or this entire shipment. All right, so this shipment is going to be 25 different ASINs. Oh, oh, wait, never mind. I think I got it. I thought I forgot something. All right, so yeah, 25 different ASINs. Now I gotta count all of these. It's just gonna take forever. All right, gotta get my marker out too. So I have. Okay, so there is 4 of these. Yeah, 4 of those. You have high days of supply for this SKU in our fulfillment centers. Remove the SKU from the shipment for more information. What the fuck? Alright, so this is actually a first time I am experiencing this. So there is an item in my shipment that it says that hold up, I can actually read what it's actually telling me. So it is saying I have a high supply of SKUs in their fulfillment centers. Remove this SKU from the shipment for more information. Okay, so I'm guessing I can't send this product in because I have too much too much of that item in the warehouses when I literally only have 3 units of this. So it must, I guess this must not be selling well that I can't send that much in. So now I got to get rid of one of my boxes. Well, that's pretty annoying. All right, so I guess my shipment goes down to 9 boxes now. I'm just put this on my bed because I have no idea what to do with this box. All right. Well, 9 boxes now. I swear to God, if I send this one in too and it's telling me that I have too much of this, actually I don't have a single unit of this in here. This expires on December 2026. December 2026. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dymos. Can't see anything. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Holy. Oh my God, I have a lot of these. Two, four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. Alright, so I'm going in pretty deep on this one item. I have 22 units. I swear to God, if they don't let me send this in, dude, this product is actually pretty expensive. I might lose my shit. Okay. Alright, it's letting me send 22 units in. Perfect. Okay, so I have everything accounted for that I think. So this shipment is going to be 25 ASINs and 203 units. I was actually wrong. I thought it was going to be like 150 units, but thanks. So if I actually was able to fit everything that I needed to ship out today, I think this shipment would have been like 250 units. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Sadly, I have some stuff that I can't send in because according to them, I have too much of that inventory. So I gotta, I guess, probably kind of liquidate. I don't know if it's kind of liquidating. I only have 3 units of this product. I don't know why it's not even letting me send in anymore. I guess it doesn't sell that fast, I guess. But the reason why it's not selling fast is because I'm not priced competitively on it. I have mine set pretty high, so if I price pretty competitive, I'm pretty sure I can probably make some sales and then be able to send in these 10 units. So I'm not too worried about that. All right, I got a fresh roll in, so It should be able to print all 203 units. All right, so if you've been keeping up with these videos, I think last video I talked about I had a little mistake where I bought 20 units of a product and the listing got removed, so that 20 units turned into 120 units because I had to take apart all that stuff to sell it on a different listing. So things are going good so far with that ASIN. I think at the time of this recording I am down to 50 units. So I've gone through almost already half of the products. But I think I should be out of that ASIN in like, I would say about a week or 2 weeks. And then yeah, that's pretty good. I actually make a profit too. I make a profit too on that product. So per unit I make like $1.73. So I'm selling all 120. So that's about, let's see, 173 times 120. So that's $207 in profit if they all sell. I'm pretty sure they're not all going to be like, they're all going to sell, but I'm pretty sure I might get some refunds on those. There's going to be some returns. So I might end up making like around 180 or something from it. And the entire shipment or the entire like product cost of all that was around like 200. So that's pretty good. A $200 loss turned into a $200 profit. What's even going to be better is when I look at every single person. So that listing has some pretty good sellers on there. Like nobody is actually fighting for the buy box. Like everybody's priced the same. Nobody's trying to undercut a penny. So we're just all sharing the buy box and making sales together. So I'm probably going to storefront stock everybody on that listing and find some pretty good products before I hop off of it, which is actually going to be pretty good. All right, so all 203 units have been listed and it is currently 2:05. So that took me 2 hours to get a shipment ready. I think I might actually need to invest in some prepping software, but everything's all boxed. I got all the labels on everything, and all I gotta do is just weigh it all and then print out the labels and then put it on the boxes. Then take it outside for it to get picked up. All right. 23.2 ounces. We're going to go ahead and round that up to 24 pounds. All right, this one is 22.14. We're going to go 23 pounds. $12.10 ounces. We're going to do 13 pounds. 4. Running through this. I'm speed running right now. 22.11 pounds. This box weighs 22.7. This is an issue. This is why I think this is why having like prepping software might actually be good. The reason why I have different weights on each different box is because whenever I match the labels to the boxes, the weights are like on there. So if I have the same number on each box, I might get confused and put the wrong shipping label on a different box, and that's probably going to screw up all my shipments. So if you're wondering like why I'm always late or why I'm rounding these numbers up to make them all different, it's because of that. But if I had prepping software, this all could be avoided. I guess that's what I get for trying to save money. I hope this one is at least under 25 pounds, please. Okay, 10.12. I'm gonna round this up to 13. Of course, I have. Well, actually not. Why would I round that up to 13? It's 11. I mean 10.12. So it's gonna be 11 actually. 11 pounds. All right, so this one is 10.14. I already have one that's 11, so we're gonna round this up to 12. All right, this one is 12.8. I already have one that's 13. Don't have one that's 14, so we're gonna go 14 on this one. $19, $13, $11. All right, this box is 30.9. All right. So this entire shipment weighs 179. Without all the extra weight that I put, it's probably like 175. Maybe actually like 173. I don't remember how much extra pounds I put, but it isn't really that much. All right, so let's see how much this is going to cost me. All right, so the placement fees is $43.48. The shipment or shipping itself is $83.86. So in total, $127.34 to ship this entire shipment. So let's figure out what the cost per unit is. So we can do 127.34 divided by 203. That's how many units I'm getting sent out. So that's about 63 cents per unit. All right. And then with the pickup, it's probably going to be like 68 cents per unit. Not too bad. Go ahead and put this on Friday. And it's going to Philadelphia. Come on. There we go. All right. So that is pretty much it for this shipment / video. As always, if you made it to the end of the video and watching all the way to the end, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. You can click any of these other videos that pop up. So peace.